I ain't got you, ain't got you, baby. You don't know what it's like, baby. You don't know what it's like to love somebody, to love somebody the way I love you.
Oh, I love this song.
You don't know what it's like, baby. You don't know what it's like to love somebody, to love
Love
somebody
somebody.
the way I love you.
Oh,
Yeah. It's actually a really sad song
I know.
because he's saying, you know what? I love you, but you don't know what that's like
Mhm.
because you don't love me back. Like, hey, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back to the show. Welcome back to BOOZHOO, not a BOOZHOO, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. And I'm not a BOOZHOO, and I'm here today with my niece Ikwe. My niece Ikwe with Natasha. Ikadon BOOZHOO, sweetie.
BOOZHOO, Gakina. Welcome back to the
Yeah,
show.
so I don't know. Just sitting around having some makade mush kiki wabu. Having some coffee and, just singing some songs. How are you? Anin, Ayan. How are you? And, I was thinking about this for a while. Um, I want to tell that, the snow's on the ground. And, for you kids, if you don't know this, in the Anishinaabe way, you gotta wait till the snow's on the ground before you can tell certain stories. And so now that the winter's begun, more or less, I was thinking I'd like to tell the story of the Ojibwe migration.
Oh, yeah.
So back in the days of the grandfathers, this guy he had a vision. The Great Spirit, Kichimanadu, came down in a dream, and he told this guy, he says, "Hey, there's a feeling I get when I look to the west, and it's time for the Anishinaabe to head west. So here's what I want you to do: pack up all your stuff, and go tell the people it's time to head west." And the guy's like, "Well, how far west are we talking?" He goes, "Don't worry about it. You'll know when you get there, when you find food that grows on the water." And the guy's like, "Begging your pardon, Great Spirit, but I think you mean food that grows in the water. We call it fish, kiku." And the Great Spirit's like, "No, no, I know what I'm talking about. Just keep going. You're going to go through the Great Lakes, and then eventually you'll see food that grows on the water, and that'll be your home." And so the guy's, "All right." So he packs up all his stuff, and he goes out to the village, and he says, "Hey, guys, it's time to go. Time to Majan." And, so they headed west. And they traveled, and they canoed, and eventually, they came to this place where, sure enough, there was rice, wild rice, manuman on the water. And I get it now. The water, the food that grows on the water was wild rice. And they said, "Well, here we are. It looks like this is home, you guys." Well, the problem was there were already people here, the Dakota. And they were like, "Yeah, how you guys doing? But this is our land, and we don't like to eat rice. We like to eat our puppies." And so the Anishinaabe were like, "Hey, come on, those are pets." And by the way, we met some French people along the way, and they gave us this six-shooter. So say hello to my little friend. And that's the beginning of the end for the Dakota people in northern Minnesota. And this has been your absolutely true moment of history and the Ojibwe migration story. That's all we got here, kids. Read your history books. It's not in there. All right, enough of this. Hey, you guys, thank you for watching. BOOZHOO, Nana BOOZHOO, the podcast about Ojibwe language. And culture. I am Nana BOOZHOO. This is Natasha, and I will see you again. Giga wabamin, minawa, hawa. We're gonna get in some trouble for that crack about the guns in the Dakota.